Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Monday, March 3rd, 2014. This is Texan TV News from Tarleton State University in Stephenville, Texas, and I'm Slayton Hatley. In today's headlines, Ukraine puts its military on high alert. Tarleton presents Irish concert. Granbury celebrates Texas Independence Day. Erath County fire claims 2 lives. 86th annual Oscars highlights. Stephenville High School's boys advance to record. Now today's top story from the Associated Press. Warning that it was on the brink of disaster, Ukraine put its military on high alert Sunday and appealed for international help to avoid what is feared was the most possibility of a wider invasion by Russia. Outrage over Russia's military moves mounted in world capitals, with U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry calling on President Vladimir Putin to pull back from an incredible act of aggression. British Foreign Minister William Hague said it is very important that we all do everything we can to calm tension. Hague, who flew to Kyiv on Sunday, said he has urged Russian officials to speak directly to the Ukrainians, but so far they had not. In campus news, according to Tarleton's website, the Department of Fine Art invites you to join them Tuesday at 7:30 in the theater to catch the Brock McGuire Band in concert. All members of the band are experienced educators and master musicians throughout the Irish and Celtic communities. Tickets will be sold at the door, $10 for adults and $5 for students with their ID. For more information, contact Lori LaRue at larue@tarleton.edu. In regional news, this past Saturday and Sunday, Granbury residents did their part in celebrating Texas history. On March 2nd, in the day that Texas became an independent republic and established its statehood. Now we go to video of the Granbury Festival.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Asked for better weather to celebrate this event. I mean, it's like you couldn't have ordered it any better. So we're glad to have everybody out here today. I want to welcome all the guests and all the citizens and all their friends and neighbors and everybody that has showed up to help us celebrate this this great event.
Happy Texas Independence Day! You know, 57 years ago, I left the communist dictatorship to come to the greatest country on the face of the earth, but even better than that, to the greatest state within the greatest country on the face of the earth. I'm so happy to be a Texan. Yeah. And I'll tell you, the spirit of Texas is so great. That's why we don't need to worry about battleground Texas. We don't need to worry about their trying to turn Texas blue, because the spirit of Texas lives today. That same spirit that was so prevalent in the Battle of Gonzales, where the Texians pushed back on the Mexican army one and all at the other time, when they said, you ain't gonna take our cannon away. And even the Tea Party flag that is used all across the United States gives honor to those patriots in Gonzales with a cannon and come and take it.
Celebrate the birth of Texas, March the 2nd, but it's March the 1st. But I want to read you this proclamation, dated March the 2nd, 2014, known as John Kimball Day. Hood County honors John Edward Kimball, 1939 still sitting right here. Whereas in 1836, Texas declared its independence from Mexico. It was a tumultuous time and took many great brave men and women to stand up against the mighty force of Jose Lopez de Santana. And these men were courage and vision. And whereas one such man was Herbert Sims Kimball, 1800 to 1865, a lawyer from Tennessee who served as Secretary of the Convention in 1836. The dedicated group of men wrote the Declaration of Independence that still serves Texas today. And whereas H.S. Kimball was the man that physically wrote out 12 pages of that monumental document. His signature is the last one of Cochran. Hood County Judge, the state of Texas, do proclaim March the 2nd, 2014 as John Kimball Day in Hood County, Texas, in honor of John Edward Kimball.
Those appearances were of Granbury City Manager Wayne McKethan, Granbury Mayor Nit Hollett, Pastor Raphael Cruz, Ridge Roberts, and Hood County Judge Darrell Cockerham. In Texas news from the Stephenville Empire-Tribune, 2 early morning fires have claimed the lives of 2 Erath County residents. According to the fire officials, an elderly woman was killed in a fire at the Dublin Housing Authority at approximately 3 a.m. Monday when she was unable to escape. Officials said the Dublin Fire Department arrived on scene to discover the fire plug was broken and they were unable to access the water. Units called for backup from Erath County Volunteer Fire Rescue, but they were on scene at another fire on County Road 465. That fire reportedly began at 2 a.m. at a large 2-story frame house fully engulfed in flames. A teenage boy died in that fire after becoming trapped. 2 others inside the home were taken to Fort Worth hospitals by air ambulance with 3rd-degree burns. Both fires are still under investigation by state and local authorities. In national news, this past Sunday was the 86th Grammy Awards hosted by Ellen DeGeneres. Now for the highlights from the Associated Press.
And the Oscar goes to... "12 Years a Slave," Brad Pitt, Didi Gardner, Jeremy Kleiner, Steve McQueen, and Anthony Katagas, producers. I dedicate this award to all the people who have endured slavery and the 21 million people who still suffer slavery today. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
And the Oscar goes to Cate Blanchett.
Thank you, Mr. Day-Lewis. From you, it exacerbates this honor to and it blows it right out of the ballpark. Thank you so much to the Academy. As random and as subjective as this award is, it means a great deal.
Matthew McConaughey.
Thank you to the Academy for this. All 6,000 members. Thank you to the other nominees. All these performances were impeccable.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Thank you to the Academy for this incredible recognition. It doesn't escape me for one moment that so much joy in my life is thanks to so much pain in someone else's. And so I want to salute the spirit of Patsy.
And the Oscar goes to Jared Leto.
To all the dreamers out there around the world watching this tonight in places like the Ukraine and Venezuela, I want to say we are here, and as you struggle to make your dreams happen, to live the impossible, we're thinking of you tonight.
In sports, from Stephenville Empire-Tribune, the Stephenville High School boys basketball team advanced to the regional round of the UIL playoffs this past weekend for the first time since 1925. Kennedale High School eliminated the Yellow Jackets Saturday night in Lubbock at the Texas Tech Gym. The win should have given the team a spot in the state basketball tournament. Although it was a disappointing loss for the boys basketball teams, it was also a record because it was the furthest they had been since the 1925 season. The loss to Kennedale High is only the second loss in the last 15 games by Stephenville. The Yellow Jackets finished their season 16-6. Try to stay warm. Today's weather took quite a turn since Saturday and is predicted to be partly sunny with highs in the 30s and winds out of the north at 15 to 20 miles per hour, according to Yahoo Weather. Today's broadcast was produced by Branique Tompkins and Thomas Varnado. Don't forget to tell your friends about us and become a fan of Texan TV News on Facebook. I am Slayton Hatley. Tune in tomorrow for the latest from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas.